The 2026 college football season has officially begun for the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the energy inside the program is already intense. As spring practice kicked off, head coach Ryan Day delivered a powerful and emotional message to his team that set the tone for the entire offseason. After a season that brought both success and frustration, Day made it very clear that nothing will be handed to anyone in 2026. Every player on the roster, especially the newcomers, will have to prove they deserve their place. The start of spring practice always creates excitement for college football programs across the country, but the atmosphere in Columbus feels even more serious this year. Ohio State started the 2025 season with huge momentum and managed to build an impressive 12-0 record early on. However, despite that strong start, the Buckeyes were unable to finish the season the way they wanted. For a program with championship expectations every year, simply starting strong is never enough. The goal is always to dominate the entire season and finish with trophies. One of the most memorable moments from last season was Ohio State finally defeating their biggest rival, the Michigan Wolverines. That victory was extremely important for Ryan Day and the entire program. For several years, the rivalry had been dominated by Michigan, and the pressure on Day was growing with each loss. Breaking that streak was a major relief and a reminder that the Buckeyes are still one of the most powerful programs in college football. But even with that victory, Day knows the job is far from complete. As the first spring practice session began, players gathered inside the team's facility with excitement and focus. Many of the athletes are new to the program, including freshman recruits and players who transferred from other schools. For them, wearing the Ohio State uniform is a dream come true, but Ryan Day made sure they understood something important right away: joining the team does not guarantee playing time, respect, or success. During his opening speech, Day delivered a strong message about accountability and effort. He emphasized that every player must earn their position through hard work, discipline, and performance. In other words, reputation and recruiting rankings mean nothing once practice begins. The coaching staff wants players who are willing to compete every single day and prove they deserve to be on the field. One of the traditions inside the Ohio State program is the black stripe system. When freshmen arrive, a black stripe is placed on their helmet. It represents that they have not yet proven themselves within the program. Through hard work, dedication, and strong performance during practice, players eventually earn the right to have that stripe removed. For many Buckeyes, losing that stripe is one of the most meaningful moments of their early career because it shows they have earned respect from their teammates and coaches. This year's spring practice is especially important because the Buckeyes are dealing with several roster changes. The defense, in particular, will look different compared to last season. Many key players have moved on, meaning new leaders must step forward. Ohio State will likely feature new starting linebackers, changes in the secondary, and fresh faces along the defensive line. Developing chemistry and communication on defense will be one of the main priorities during the spring. Another major storyline surrounding the team is the leadership returning to the defensive coaching staff. Veteran coach Matt Patricia is back and expected to play a major role in guiding the defense through this transition period. Patricia brings a wealth of experience from both college and professional football, and his presence should help younger players understand the complex strategies used at the highest level of the sport. For Ohio State fans, this offseason represents a new beginning. Every season brings new challenges, but the expectations in Columbus remain the same: win the Big Ten Conference Championship and compete for the national title. Anything less is considered unfinished business for one of the most successful programs in college football. Spring practice is the first step toward achieving those goals. Over the next several weeks, coaches will evaluate talent, test different lineups, and push players to their limits. By the time the regular season arrives, the Buckeyes hope to have built a stronger, faster, and more disciplined team. For the players, the message from Ryan Day is simple but powerful: nothing is guaranteed. Every position must be earned. Every opportunity must be taken seriously. And every practice matters if the team wants to reach the top of college football again. Buckeye fans will be watching closely as the team develops throughout the offseason. The journey toward the 2026 season has officially started, and the intensity inside the program shows just how determined Ohio State is to return to championship form. If you enjoy college football updates like this and want to stay informed about the latest news surrounding the Ohio State Buckeyes and the biggest stories across the sport, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps the channel grow and allows us to keep bringing you the biggest college football stories every single week.